Imagine a place so infamous, so cursed, that even locals warn you to stay away. A place where the shadows seem alive and the stories behind its dark past will send chills down your spine. This is not a movie. This is real life. Today we're diving into the terrifying, the strange, and the downright dangerous. A place in America you might never want to visit. But what makes it so infamous? Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn may shock you. From haunted towns to bizarre natural phenomena, America is full of mysteries. Some places attract tourists from all over the world, but others, they're best left alone. Let's explore the truth about a place where danger, darkness, and mystery collide. Welcome to today's story. Never visit this place in the USA. The place we're talking about is none other than Centralia, Pennsylvania. At first glance, it might seem like any other small town in America, but look closer and you'll realize this is no ordinary place. Centralia is a ghost town, literally. The ground beneath its streets has been burning for over 60 years. Yes, you heard that right, burning. In 1962, a coal mine fire was accidentally ignited beneath the town. What started as a small fire spread underground, fueled by an endless supply of coal, turning the entire area into a fiery labyrinth. Today, Centralia is a smoldering wasteland, with only a handful of residents remaining. But the fire isn't the scariest part. It's the eerie silence, the toxic gases, and the mysterious accidents that make Centralia one of the most dangerous places in the USA. The fire beneath Centralia is no ordinary blaze. It's what scientists call a subterranean coal seam fire, and these fires can burn for decades, sometimes even centuries. Temperatures underground can reach over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, causing the ground above to crack and collapse. Toxic gases like carbon monoxide seep into the air, making it dangerous to even breathe. In fact, entire neighborhoods had to be evacuated in the 1980s because people were getting sick just from living there. Imagine walking down a street and feeling the heat rising from below your feet. Imagine seeing smoke pour out of cracks in the road. This isn't just a bad dream, it's Centralia. Before the fire, Centralia was a bustling coal mining town with over 1,000 residents. It had schools, churches, and a tight-knit community. But everything changed after the fire. Some say the disaster was inevitable, but others believe Centralia's downfall was a curse. The land was once used by Native American tribes, and legend has it that the town was built on a sacred ground. Could this be a coincidence, or is there something more sinister at play? Residents reported strange occurrences even before the fire. Unexplained noises, flickering lights, and an unsettling feeling that something wasn't right. After the fire, these stories only grew darker. Some claim to have seen ghostly figures in the smoke. Others say they've heard voices calling out from underground. Today, Centralia is almost completely abandoned. Only a handful of residents remain, refusing to leave their homes despite the danger. The town has become a bizarre tourist attraction for thrill seekers and urban explorers. But even they are warned not to stay too long. The most infamous part of Centralia is the Graffiti Highway, a stretch of abandoned road covered in colorful and sometimes creepy messages from visitors. The highway was eventually buried to discourage tourism, but the allure of the town remains. But visiting Centralia isn't just dangerous, it might be illegal. Many areas are off limits, and authorities discourage people from venturing into the unstable terrain. While Centralia is unique, it's not the only place in the world where nature and disaster have turned a town into a danger zone. For example, Death Valley, California, known for its extreme heat, where temperatures can reach over 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Chernobyl, Ukraine, the site of the infamous nuclear disaster, where radiation levels remain dangerously high. But what makes Centralia stand out is the combination of its haunting history, ongoing danger, and eerie atmosphere. The people who lived in Centralia didn't just lose their homes, they lost their sense of community. Many were forced to leave behind everything they had built, yet some still feel a connection to the town. "I'll never forget the sound of the sirens when they told us we had to evacuate," one former resident said. "It felt like the end of the world." For the few who stayed, life is a constant battle against nature. One resident remarked, "It's not just the fire, It's the loneliness. The silence is deafening. Centralia is a chilling reminder of what happens when humanity and nature collide. It's a place where the past and present coexist in haunting harmony. While it may intrigue the brave and the curious, sometimes it's better to admire from a distance. What do you think? Would you ever visit Centra?